Shippers use empty containers to export their cargo from one port to another. Sometimes, empty containers in a port are insufficient to cover shipper exports. So, ship voyages connecting ports are used to move the empty containers to the right place at the right time to cover shipper exports. Empty container inventory and export forecasts change every day for hundreds of locations, thousands of ship voyages, and millions of containers. So, covering exports with empty containers requires an analysis of a lot of information with a global visibility. Let's see how MV Fleet can place all this information and options onto a single interface for you. Let's take these locations with their empty container inventories and move them to a planning area. Some locations have more container inventory than others, so let's use tone color to indicate the amount of containers. The darker ones have more containers than the lighter ones, which of course have less. And those inventory levels change every day. So, let's create a timeline and see how as days go by, some horizontal lines get lighter, it means the inventory is reducing, while other lines get darker, meaning that the inventory is increasing at those locations. Let's take the unmet export forecast and place it in the planning area. The timeline makes it easier to see when shippers want to export their cargo. Now, let's use ship voyage lines to connect locations. The timeline shows the dates when ships will arrive at each location. It visually shows which is the best ship to move the empty containers on time to cover export demands. MV Fleet helps you to see at one glance your empty container inventory bottlenecks and unmet demands. MV Fleet allows you to not only see your inventory today, but also see how changes will impact future container inventory and export forecast. With MV Fleet, you can easily choose your options and let your equipment teams interact with you locally, regionally, or globally. MV Fleet is an industry standard planning tool. It lets you see and compare your available in-house and external options so you can see and take the best decision.